I haven't made a video in a really long time, and this is going to be the next attempt at me at doing a different accent, because I do find that when I'm doing an accent, I personally find it much more relaxing to listen to, and I kind of enjoy doing them as well. So my previous two videos, I had, I don't know what you call it, like something like Romanian, like kind of a generic European, and so for this one, I'm just doing a relaxing speaking with my best British accent that I can do without even thinking about. This isn't something I've got to practice too much. This is just one that I can pull out really easily. And I suppose I should try to stop talking too loudly and speak really softly. I used to post under a different name and frequently post with this kind of framing with just a mouth, and some people did seem to respond to that. So I think I'll just speak this way. I know that there are a lot of people out there who do role plays and do reading and stuff like that, so I'm just going to be rambling because I personally find it a little bit more relaxing when people are just speaking in a natural kind of way, and so I'm guessing that there are also people out there who enjoy the same thing. And I'll try to remember to do lip smacking, get lots of those kind of consonant treble sounds in, because that's always what triggers it for me. Perhaps I should just talk about my own personal history with whispering and soft voices and stuff like that. I've always enjoyed certain sounds and voices, and it seems to have something to do with the quality of the sound, because, and when I say sound, what actually means the recording device, because when I used to watch children's television programs that had not the best budget, and frequently if there was a female host who would take you into the craft room or something and do something with construction paper or cutting things, that was just a goal of mine. Because there's something about the paper sounds, as many of you know, the paper being rolled and cut, the careful gluing of things, the very careful hands going in and out, making things, and also there usually seems to be a hush to the quality of the voice when the host is doing that. All that together was just incredible. I didn't have a word for it. I don't even know if ASMR as a term had been invented back then. This lasted for a long time, even when I was in high school. I had a break. I had a blank spot on my schedule, and I would just go home and watch a certain children's television program, even though I was 16 or something at the time, and just for the relaxingness, because the host, Miss Ellen, had the most incredibly relaxing voice. It was called Size Small. It was broadcasted out of Western Canada, and it was magic. So I used to know that, but also it wasn't sounds or certain situations that I found really, really relaxing. And one of those was doctor's visits, which I still do. There's something about the actual incidental touching that happens when you're getting examined, when they're taking your heart rate, or just palpating your chest, that I found intensely relaxing, to the point that if I could watching doctors on Sesame Street, they used to have this thing where a little girl had her arm broken, and she went to the hospital for cast, they examined her arm, all that kind of stuff, and I would just watch that and pray for it to come on because it was so relaxing. And when they had, I believe it's still on, but Sesame Street, the doctors visit their little thing where there's music playing and little kids are going to visit their doctor, who I think is in Brooklyn or something. She's got quite a heavy New York accent. That was the same thing. Getting my hair cut is often really relaxing. Anytime I've been measured for my measurements, for fitting or something, okay, just the feeling of those light touches that aren't meant to be relaxing, but they end up being so much more, even more than an actual massage where someone is trying to go deep. I find that light stuff just incredible, absolutely incredible. And so it goes. It's not really predictable all the time, but occasionally you meet someone and they've just got that quality. It's really, really magic is the only way to describe it, which I suppose a lot of people on here, if you're looking at this video, if you've been looking for whispering, that's what you found. So a few years ago I was trying to find things that would help me fall asleep, because I have a real problem with that. I always have insomnia in the middle of the night. I wake up, and I was looking around for things, trying to find things that, without knowing enough to search for relaxing voice. And I saw this one put in the library, and someone whispers in the library. So I played it, and someone was whispering. It was really good. And in the first comments, someone had written, there's a whole whispering community on Facebook. Not on Facebook, on YouTube. And they put one link in, and that was it. And after that, I started looking around, and for the longest time, I was really imprinted on one uploader. I think she began the whole thing. Her name's Whispering Life, or her YouTube name is anyway. And she's British also. She's got a bit of a different accent than this. She's I don't know exactly where she's from, but I would just listen to her a lot. And eventually I found some other things as well. Lately I've been listening to Gentle Whispering, or Gentle Whispers, I forget. Mostly I just listen to her. And she's a Russian lady who, with blonde hair, who does a lot of role-playing videos. I really like her because she does lots of stuff with her hands, lots of things like showing how to fold towels, and she's got a great quality to her voice. When she speaks softly, she hits all those like right notes, And so that's when that goes, and then I was inspired to try and put up a few myself, and just for my own amusement, kind of do the accents. Anyway, I'm going to make this short one. I hope people enjoy it if you get to watch it. And I was using my hands before, so maybe I'll just do a little bit of that now for people. What you really want when you're finding it difficult to fall asleep, you need something that makes you feel a little bit soft. Just makes you feel like you're finding the edges of things. Sometimes it can be nice to be stroked to sleep. Have someone rub your back. Maybe somebody play with your hair. There are lots of times that girls, at parties and stuff, will braid each other's hair. And it's a shame, really, that boys don't have longer hair. If they do, they maybe don't indulge in that too much. Because it's really wonderful when someone is just softly running their hands through your hair. And maybe running their fingernails over your scalp. And just separating all the strands gently, getting them all aligned. And running their hands over your head. Starting from the crown of your head, down through the sides, and down to the nape of your neck. and just pulling at the ends there, just the lightest, lightest touching, just at the base of each hair where the follicle is. And those little touches just send those shivers through your scalp and give you that heavy kind of warm feeling in your chest. When you can finally relax and let go and let your neck go and just kind of relax finally. It's a really nice feeling. So I hope you enjoyed listening to this, and hopefully I'll post again soon.